Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. So if you've watched the previous episode, you might realize that we're once again in the menu screen instead of in the map, like where we left off. Well, that is unfortunately because of the fact that the recording failed of the last episode, so unfortunately we didn't get that. So I'm just gonna do a little brief recap of what happened. So, yeah, first of all, Bones got leveled up a lot. As you can see, his monster are now level 32 and 31. And the major thing is now that both Snakehair and Phantom Duon can paralyze Bones with their normal attack, making Bones a whole lot better. Like, a whole lot better. Yeah, we fought Mai, and Mai used that Harpy triangle attack, which was like a really cool animation. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the coolest animations I saw. It did a ton of damage too, but then it just eviscerated them with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And so story-wise, apparently Yugi or Kaiba told Yugi basically that guy was forced to attack him because of the fact he was manipulated, and Mokuba was captured, right? So he basically told him, yeah, just kind of act like you're surrendering to Fool Scott. Now Yugi is going to try and capture Mokuba rescue Mokuba while we attack, I think in 6 Fars, or however the place is called. Honestly, the game has kind of a lot of hard to pronounce areas, so yeah. But this time we can bring all 7. Doesn't look like we're probably ever going to be utilizing Morpheus again in this playthrough. Like, I don't think he's becoming available again. And yeah, Mokuba, yeah, it's unfortunate, because he does have discount and all. I do believe that we did get a bunch of new equip cards and things like that. As you can see, a bunch of black pendants, Book of Secret Arts, Beast Fangs, and whatnot. So I don't know if they already have Book of Secret Arts. They do. Something tells me Beast Fangs doesn't actually work on them. The black pendant, which we can give to the fiends. I suppose we could do that real quick. Although they do have, a bunch of items, so it's sort of like difficult to say, what do we get rid of, right? So, like, I think I will give this to these guys, although, as you can see, we will kind of suffer from not having a whole bunch of items on them, like. Are we just not going to run a healing item on you, or are we going to keep you in that strength, or with that amount of strength? I mean, you run a bunch of fiend monsters too. I mean, you barely have 2 dark energies, but 1 is honestly probably enough. Same goes for you. It's really just a choice. Do we run Monster Reborn or do we run Black Pendant? I think I'm going to run Black Pendant, actually. So, who doesn't actually have any items at the moment? We can give you Beast Fangs as well, instead of that, because they can run it, and, well, letting them have that is probably slightly better. Monster Reborn is probably pretty important on them, but Deal of the Phantom, Draconic Fury, increases their attack, but I think also puts them at Berserk. I don't know how useful that is. I mean, I feel like you can most definitely use Deal of the Phantom. That's like kind of all of our Deal of the Phantoms anyways, but yeah, this is how the team is looking now, and I guess we go further on the map Banishment. But yeah, now everyone should be at least decently leveled. Maybe Labyrinth Ruler still needs some levels. You know, Kaiba for his blue eyes. Yugi appears to be hiding out in Festora Gate in Castle. Scott hasn't found him yet, but he's searching the entire castle. It's only a matter of time before he does. We must take control of Festora Gate Castle right away and protect Yugi. Alright, so we lose if pressure time is wiped out and if we're unable to rescue Yugi's forces in time, which I would imagine has something to do with getting them in time. But these guys are pretty strong. I mean, Barrel Dragon and Cosmo Queen? Like, damn. So, let's send Kaiba down here and Labyrinth Ruler down there. And looking at who we have here, like, all of them are good leveled, so there's not really that need of, like, to focus on one of them specifically, but we'll send a Shizu out, I think. Yeah, they're going that way. We can actually buy stuff here too. Ooh, German fact. Cocoon of Evolution you can buy here. I didn't know that. What the Snake Fang wound. Poison doesn't really seem useful. We want one Cocoon of Evolution to get Perfectly Ultimate Great Mob. I think that's the only thing that needs Cocoon of Evolution, so I don't know, we don't really need to take it super quickly either, but I do like the fact that this map seems a little different than it usually is. So these guys probably have polymerization, yeah, so I think it makes sense to just target Wing Eagle. That being said, I don't really feel like this is the like Lem Ruler isn't the strongest, if I'm being honest. The one thing he does have going for him is that at least, like, he's got strong monsters, or monsters that can become strong. It's just that they're not strong yet, and that's sort of an issue. Like, how much does Shadow Swoop do even? Like, maybe 250? I'm starting to get really good at predicting that stuff. Alright. I think the goal is to try to time it correctly so that we can finish off Wing Eagle before they get to use polymerization. I don't know how many times we'll have to rebattle the reinforcements, but I think this will be a long map. I can kind of already tell, but more in like a positive sense. You know what I mean? They've got no healing on it. I'm not sure how eager they are to use polymerization. But obviously Crimson Sunbird is going to be a pain in the ass if he does get it off. If he doesn't, this will probably be a piece of cake. So, yeah, if we get our Moisture Creature to get a turn next, we'll just go for kill Long Wing Eagle now. But it does seem like, in general, they like to target Moisture Creature, which isn't too bad for us. It should kill. Yeah. I think we've sort of neutralized him, like, straight away here. Maybe I should have given Sagi German faction already, and maybe that was kind of a misplay. Although I don't know, like, he could get it at level 45, but he could also just get it at like level fucking 60 or something stupid like that. I suppose the same goes for Magician of Faith. She doesn't have her magic ability yet either, and I don't know what level her magic ability will be at. Like, I know for a fact Sagi's level 2, which is like it's just meant for him to use German faction. But we'll see. I mean, like, level rulers monsters really aren't under-leveled, if anything, they're probably over-leveled. But before they've got their magic, they're, I guess, kind of lacking. Also, just if we can get Moisture Creature to finally have his second AP, he'll immediately be a lot more versatile and more useful. Yeah, I think I'll just use Healing Blast. Healing Blast, or it's not a Healing Blast, really, is it? I mean, maybe at level 30 he gets it. I don't think it shows when they do get a new ability, though. Okay, they're kind of blocked. I don't know why Shizu isn't moving. I think we got that just in time, but Shizu's not moving. That frustrates me because the whole pathing is there for her to move, but like she's just not moving. Yeah, Rainbow Blast is what it's called, not Healing Blast. I mean, Mabla still has like 4 AP, which is like kind of high. And that was kind of an annoying critical hit. Let's just hope he attacks Moisture Creature again, or guards. That's fine too, I guess. I used that on the wrong opponent, or monster. I feel real dumb for that. That's kind of a fumble, admittedly. This is gonna kill it. Moisture Creature can probably take another hit anyways, maybe even 2. I mean, Saki is level 45. I should have checked. Yeah, I mean, I forgot. That wasn't a good retaliation battle. Kinda sucks to just waste a thingy like that. Alright, now she's moving. So what? Labyrinth tank and 2 mechanical spiders, launcher spiders. Launcher spider only has 2 attacks, so really isn't that much of a threat. So we really just want to target Labyrinth tank, because Labyrinth tank immediately seems really good. Unlike the other machine monsters that I think that hits all of them. Although that should be Launcher Spider's only attack. Yeah, he just uses 2 missile blitz. Alright, those Launcher Spider really aren't too threatening, although. Yeah, you can go and heal. He's guarding anyways at the moment. Alright, let's use it on the right opponent now. Opponent. Right monster, whatever. Jeez, that is a lot of damage. Can't even see Sagi behind the thingy. Like, we gotta heal him twice because I think he did like 500 damage, and it wasn't even a crit or something like that. Oh, that was a miss. Not complaining about that though. Unfortunately, I don't think we're actually killing Labyrinth attack here. Oh, we're not. Oof. They kind of destroyed us there. But hopefully we'll beat them in retaliation. Alright. And the next battle against this thing. Thinking about it, like, sometimes it might just be a better idea to just, like, clean them up with, like, weaker, when they're weakened, you know. Okay. Yeah, that's always been the thing. He's always had level 5 magic. I just got excited for a split second, but then realized it wasn't for Sagi. Hopefully this just kills. Otherwise this could be rough. Well, at least Sagi gets to finish it off. So what? These launcher spiders are just going to use their missile attack twice again or something? You know, in theory those attacks really aren't that bad, but... alright, he just uses his normal attack. I don't know. The ominous feeling of that he's going to guard and that we're not going to be able to finish these guys off either. I mean, we're not finishing both of them off, I think. We just lack the attack power. I mean, Sagi starts off with... yeah, he's going to guard. That's unfortunate. But, you know, Sagi starts off with like 600 attack. And in addition to Faith with only 300, so... I mean... Hey, they're at 2200. It's not even that bad anymore. Ugh. Alright, Magician of Faith, please finish at least this launcher spider off. Good. Finish this off with healing Sagi so he doesn't die in like one hit. I mean, Sagi should have more defense. He's got 1500 defense to start off with. Guess it doesn't help that he's got like no HP. I don't know. Sagi really isn't that great thinking about it. Oh, I see that the time limit is really harsh here. Once this guy is done, I'm gonna go a bit more. Okay, well, I didn't realize that. That was kind of stupid of me. Oopsie. I mean, you can still just pew the fuck out of him. Damn, this is actually like maybe potentially much harder of a map than I initially realized. Like, they kind of are pushing us, aren't they? That being said, like, we couldn't have really gone much further at the moment, but obviously, like, it doesn't seem like there's time for dilly-dallying because we've already lost half of our time. Like, I didn't realize that. That could be bad. I mean, admittedly, it's kind of just unfortunate that Ishizu decided to not do what I asked her to do. Kind of frustrating when you don't. Oh god, our guys are like really weakened. Alright, you're gonna use Die on Keto, 100% certain. You can just use German Faction. Despite the fact you don't have the magic level 2, that seems a little unfair. You have Final Flame. Illusionist Faceless Mage. We don't have that monster either. You know, it's one of those monsters you maybe assume would be, like, you know, starting monster for Pegasus. Like, alright, I would have liked, you know, I would not have minded us for Orion Battle King to go and do his attack. Alright, thank the Lord. Long enough we had that. Also, no sound effects, sure. Perplex Hex. Fun name. Give it that. Something tells me that Perplex Hex can eventually paralyze. Mostly because it gives that eye animation and a lot of other moves that give the eye animation does do paralyze. I want to get rid of Illusionist Faceless Mage quickly before he gets to use like Final Flame and stuff like that. Because I know how devastating my Geki is, but I don't remember how strong the slightly weaker versions are. But Illusionist Faceless Mage is gone, so there's that. I don't know which one guarded, admittedly. So I'm just gonna go and attack you. I'll say that this felt like a much harder map than the previous ones. At least, like, they did a lot of damage real quickly. Okay, that's a mistake. I meant to cut the... Wow, I'm really out of it in this one, aren't I? Okay, Gar, it's a little annoying, but... not something that we can manage. Alright, now to actually just use red medicine and not waste another power of nature. At least we still won. There's that. Alright, that's done. Let's see, this one has... Alright, Ishizu, you go... That one is Barrel Rock. That one too. You go over there. Shizu, that's a mistake, I know. As the rest, you go over here. Can't even see where Pegasus is. We're being attacked by roaming monsters. I didn't know that. Alright, they have a lot of... Alright, you guys are high level, jeez. Dark energy will boost him too. Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here. Alright, yeah, sure, you guard. We're not targeting you anyways, Castle Dark Illusions. I mean, we probably don't want to lose out on these guys, considering the fact that Zoa is one of them, and, like, I can only imagine Metal Zoa's in this game. Oh my fucking lord. We don't have Monster Reborn on them anymore. That was a super unfortunate miss. I don't know. If we lose this map, I know some things I'll do differently at least. We need just to get rid of you. Please survive this bakery box. Thank the Lord. Wow, that's going up by a lot. I'm starting to think they didn't expect us to beat even one of them, and it might have just been one of those, just for the love of God, survive it. Holy shit, those numbers went up by a fuck ton. Like, what, these guys have one more attack going for them? Just guard, I guess. Like, I mean, yeah, this probably put Pegasus in a spot of not being able to contribute anymore. But we win. Please let them just join us. Don't tell me I have to actually completely beat them. Yeah, nice. Who's still here? Weevil. At least that worked out. Alright. Time to finish you guys off. Also, I didn't realize, but two of the Blue Eyes now have another AP. I don't remember that happening, but I'm not complaining about that either, so. Of course, Kaiba's whole team kind of falls apart the moment that one of the Blue Eyes dies. I'm pretty sure we have a Dion Keto if we really need to. Oh, that one didn't use his missile attack. Or his spread attack, so to speak. Let's just go into Blue Eyes. I don't really want to take more damage than we need to. Yeah, let's use her ultimate burst. Again. Again. And you die, I guess. You know, the difference between Kaiba's Blue Eyes and Labyrinth Ruler's whole existence here is maybe kind of noteworthy. Maybe we won't be able to go over here as well. We have so little time left. God damn. If it means anything, I do believe Zoa, Corel, and Castle Dark Illusions will stay on our side, regardless if we don't finish the mission off. I know we'll keep the levels. Oh, this is where they were. Time for gratitude. I'm gonna take Scott out for good. Alright, it's up to you to defeat him now. This is a Barrel Rock, and this one doesn't, so... You know, there's a pretty important, like, crucial need for speed here. For fuck's sake. She just doesn't want to listen. Like, goddamn, why am I having so much trouble making her actually do what she's supposed to be doing? Yeah, you don't have any dark energy anymore, I guess. Okay, well, they can use gym infection, apparently. Alright, you use dark energy. For some reason, okay, never mind, they're not fiends, they're maybe dark-ish monsters, but they're not fiends. Okay, goddamn, this... Paralyzed one of their monsters. Okay, Rhyma is apparently just a field paralyzer. Good to know. Actually, like a really good spell because of that. Apparently, these guys can use germ infection, but like, they don't have the magic ability to do it. That's just bullcrap. Also, a lot of crits. Why aren't you paralyzed anymore? Sheesh. Kind of bullcrap you're not paralyzed anymore. Like, I'm just saying. Why was he paralyzed for just one turn? I mean, I guess we were too, but... Okay, just a one shot? Damn. A lot of crits. Like a lot of crits. We do have a monster born on hand on Ryukushin, so if necessary, of course. Just go over there and take that. We don't really have the time, unfortunately. I guess one of you is just gonna have to take a shot. We're not gonna reach this in time, are we? Dragon Seeker, Corel, and Summon Skull? Okay. Like, we might win it out of just the fact that we've liberated Mokuba. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. But we're also, like, dangerously close to death. I can tell you that level 85 Corel is pretty strong. You don't have, actually, this guy's Hinotama, but like something tells me that's not the strongest attack of all time. Yeah, abusing the power of nature probably will result in us being able to beat them. After that, I'll try to. We're not reaching Scott in time. That's the issue. Like we might be able to beat this dude up, but like I'm hoping that we just needed to reach Mokuba to win. And that like everything else is just bonus. Also, suddenly we're getting so many crits out of nowhere. Like, have you noticed that? Okay, Summon Skull never uses his attack, but like, something tells me Raimai wasn't going to be the be-all and end-all for him. They are pretty like good level. Like like maybe there is this smidge of a chance, that Ishizu reaches Scott in time. And if it's someone who can finish off Ishizu, or I mean finish off Scott, probably Ishizu. So have to use all our power of natures to probably do it. Like Ishizu's taking some abuse on this episode. But it's just Summon Skull, and we have plenty of options to finish it off. Oh, I'm hoping. Otherwise, like, if we do need to actually like completely beat Scott, they're very, very screwed on time. Kind of reminds me of that one Bukora map, which was quite rough too. But like with that one, the whole thing is that you just needed someone who was fast enough to reach Bukora in time. Here, like, to be fair, if like Ishizu actually like straight away went and attacked people that I wanted to, then we may have been fine. We may have actually been able to reach. I was like, holy crap, that's so much damage. And at the very least, the levels stick. I don't know. Something else we probably don't have to do this as quickly. Okay, well we actually did reach Scott somehow. Although the girl has super energy. Deal the Phantom twice. We're gonna use all our power of nature here. How many attacks you Barrel Dragon have? 4. That's kind of a lot, but that's a lot of damage, though. How much did it do back to it? Not that much. I think we're going to target her last. Specifically because Tenki doesn't heal up any life for herself. I think we can do this if we like really abuse all our items. This is the final battle of this map, so we can do that completely. Whoa. Some useful crits too. She's not dead. That is what counts. Just gonna have to use some of Orion's turns for that. Yeah, you're not killing Barrel Dragon without a crit, I think. If this thing decides to use a red medicine, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it uses up one of her turns, like, in that sense, it's fine. And you use another power of nature to increase us even more. So we just do more and more damage. Just make it. I'm not going to attack into a guard. I don't think that makes sense. I want to waste as little amount of turns as possible. If anything, we want to probably even stall out all of Cosmo Queen's turns. And now it's hoping for no crits. It didn't happen, and now we get to wail on Cosmo Queen. Yeah, we did it. We beat Scott. I have no clue how we did this. I'm gonna assume you just need to rescue Mokuba in time. I think that's probably the goal for this map. But the fact that we went all the way, despite honestly feeling like we may have done a couple mistakes in this map, is pretty intense. Like, god damn. So this just kind of shows how ridiculously overpowered we are, or spirits are, and also just the fact that Duname's Darkwood gets even more AP. This is the end of the line, Scott. It's time to give up. Impossible. How could you beat me? You'll pay for this. The time of reckoning is almost upon us. You'll never get yours yet. Stop. Come this way. Mokuba. Is that you, big brother? Kaiba. He's still a little bit groggy, but he should be able to go back to normal soon. Yeah, somebody tells me we definitely weren't supposed to be all the way up to Scott, but the fact we did is really good. Barely escaping from Sigvar's alive, Scott makes his way east from the capital to the Temple of Ishtar. Considered hallowed ground to the Imperial Order, the Temple of Ishtar is veiled in mystery. Kaiba and his armies head to the temple on Scott's heels. Alright everyone, we somehow managed to beat that completely. Probably because Ishizu is so ridiculously good. Like, it's not even funny how good she is. But everyone, thank you guys for tuning in on this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.